And first impressions are literally one of the most important things. They basically determine how you're gonna feel towards something, and how some they're gonna feel towards you. Just think about it. If you were to meet someone and they were being mean, you would just not talk to them again. And same goes the other way. This isn't also just people. It could be like foods, places, and many other things. Now today, I'm first going to talk about how to make a good impression, and then after, probably just going to rant about some common things that we should probably have a better first impression on. What I just said doesn't really make much sense, but check it out, I guess, because it'll be pretty interesting. Now, for people at a new school, there are a couple of things you need to do. First, is not to act too nervous. If you act too nervous, you'll probably have a hard time becoming actual friends with people. Another thing not to do is to be too talkative. If you do, then people just find you obnoxious. Now, the last mistake you could do is to say something like a joke that ends up being offensive to them, so just trying to watch what you say. Now, how you want to act. I would say you want to be more on the talkative side than the quiet side, just to establish your place. I would also aim for like a group that you have the same interests, so you have something to talk about. Also, I would also try and say some jokes, but still watch what you say so that they recognize you more. For just meeting people in general, I just would try and act polite. You never know when you're gonna meet them again, so it's safer just to be nice to them. So about the right now, shouldn't schools have their students read better and more entertaining books? If the first book they read was boring like most other books you read at school, don't you think that would leave a bad impression on them? Like, what if a kid would go home after reading a boring book like Charlotte's Web or something like that at school? They would probably have an impression that all schools are like that. I'm not saying Charlotte's Web is a terrible book, but it's not as good as books like Harry Potter or Percy Jackson. If you were to read one of those books I just mentioned, they'd probably have a much higher chance of going home and reading something for pleasure. You could make the argument that books will be too hard to read, but at school the teacher could help you understand them. Also, if you were to open one of the books now, you'd realize it wasn't even that complicated. A third or fourth grader could probably easily read it. So, let me know what you think, and also let me know of any problems you have. Bye.